Right now, the bowling alley where Dr. Craig Spencer went Wednesday night before testing positive for Ebola is the epicenter of the media, if nothing else. There's almost no chance he passed the virus to anyone at this bowling alley, but it's the site where the concerns of Brooklynites are focused. A throng of media was clustered around the bowling alley, waiting for an announced press conference with Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams. Meanwhile, I asked passers-by how the first confirmed case of Ebola in New York City would change people's behavior.
It'll be interesting to see how people react. I think New Yorkers have been through a lot of stuff and they know how to adapt. And the adaptation here is that we all have to change our behavior, not to be that touchy-feely, not share cigarettes, not share coffee, because anybody next to you could be a carrier.
If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. If I'm going to catch Ebola, I'm going to catch Ebola.
Okay.
It is what it is. I mean, you could get cancer. You have a better chance of getting cancer struck by a car, and I'm not taking precautions against that, so.
Would you be worried about catching Ebola from a bowling ball?
I don't think so because I've been very precautious, or I am really precautious about like washing my hands and like how I know you can't catch it through the air. You can catch it through like sweat and like saliva and whatever else. So not through a bowling ball. I'm not scared of it.
At noon, with the arrival of the borough president seeming doubtful, a different public official came on the scene, one perhaps more qualified to offer reassurance.
We were sent here just to make sure, even though we believed there was no risk here, we just came to ensure that, to see that there was no exposure, meaning there was no bodily fluids that were here. We confirmed that. We wanted to stand beside the owner and say they've been cooperating fully.
The press conference with Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams has been indefinitely postponed. Possibly he and health officials have their hands full at this point. The best thing we all can do is pray for the victims of Ebola here in New York and around the world. Reporting for Currents in Williamsburg, I'm Konrad Aderer.